guys, what is up? MotoTube here. This is my sort of first video, I guess you can call it. I thought that I'd be out riding the bike as my first video, but we're having some issues with it misfiring and all sort of stuff like that. So I just thought, while it's terrible weather outside, as you can see, I just thought that we'd give it a good clean and yeah, see how shiny we can get it. As you can see, I took it out the other day to give it a good run and it has got absolutely filthy. So we're gonna clean it up and make her looking showroom ready again, because she has been quite neglected for a while. As you can see, there's quite a lot of damage and stuff done. So we're gonna give it a clean, and then in the new year, we're gonna fix it all up and make her look beautiful again. So yeah, catch you in a bit. The products we're going to be using today is the Vulcanet wipes, MOTO. I've used these before. They're good for sort of just touching up bits on the bikes. We'll be using those at the end. And then the bike's not too dirty and stuff. People are very skeptical on them because of it's just basically looks like a wet wipe, but they seem to be magical. They're a little bit on the pricey side, as you can see. I've just bought all this now, but they're very, very good. And then next, we have the Old Faithful, the mucoff motorcycle cleaner. Very affordable, does the job, good stuff. And then we've also just bought a mucoff brush set, just to go with what we've already got, just to be able to help get into the more intimate areas. And yeah, that was £18. But this is what we're working with. Let's go. So all we've done now is just give the bike a good rinse over, just to get any loose grime or anything off it, and get it ready to spray this on. And then we're just going to spray this all over. Get the bike nice and covered, making sure we're getting all the good areas where that muck is, getting right in there. You do have to be quite generous with this, which does hurt your fingers and hands if you're not used to squeezing them. I'm gonna switch over hands. But yeah, you just get this absolutely everywhere. You can't apply too much. Getting it right in every little nook and cranny. And yeah, I'm gonna do this to the whole bike, and I'll cut to when we're giving it a scrub. Boom. As you can see, the bike is now all covered in the foam. The foam's not as thick as some of you may think, but it does the job. And now we're going to use the brush and just agitate all that soap. So as you can see, it makes a nice thick layer all around the bike to get all that grime off. And we'll just use this to get everywhere where that soap is, just to really make the bike nice and soapy. So she's going to be absolutely gleaming. So yeah, I'll cut back once I've washed it all off, and we'll see the improvement from the start to now. We'll get all that off, no problem. All in there. We'll try and get as much off as we can with the tools we got. But yeah, don't judge my bike too much. She has been neglected, but this is why now we're going to be fixing her in the new year. So, see you in a minute. We've just rinsed her off. It's far from perfect because the space I'm working with right now isn't a lot, and I'm unable to move the cars because they're not mine. The people they belong to are not here right now, so I am stuck with limited space, but it's definitely made an improvement. As you can see, the bits that were incredibly dirty before are now nice and shiny. So what we're going to do now is we're going to give it a good wipe over with the microfiber towel. We'll get it back in the garage and we'll give it a good polish up with the wipes. To get any little bits we may have missed, do around the tank, just so it is absolutely perfect. Yeah, once. And also I've put this into the system in the fuel just to try and hopefully push out any muck that may have been clogged in there, which could be causing the misfiring. Because over last year, to say that I didn't give the bike the love it deserved is an understatement. I probably went about 8 months without actually riding it. So it was sitting with stagnant fuel in it for a while, and seeing the battery died, which I replaced, which is all good now. Took it out for a ride, it was absolutely fine. But since then, I went to take it out the other day, and it seems to now have a misfiring problem. So I'm going to get it started with that, try and run that through the system, see how that goes, and then we'll get it in the garage and give it a good little polish up to try and get it as good as we can do for now, I suppose. But yeah, see you in a minute. These are the Vulcanet wipes we're going to be using. As you can see, they just look like a wet wipe, but you just get right in there and it takes away any little bit of grime that may have been left behind when cleaning. And it comes up absolutely beautiful every single time. So I'm going to give this go over with the bike, and I'll cut back when I've polished it up and show you how shiny it is. But you just literally get on all the trim, and honestly it makes it so lovely. So yeah, we'll cut back when I've gone over the whole bike. Now it's time to show you how beautiful the bike comes up once you've used those wipes. The camera doesn't even do it justice, but she is so clean and shiny, and when that sun hits it, it is just perfect. But yeah, thanks for watching.